and good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. We are back, we're live, and we're streaming once again, so I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so we're back, of course, as always, playing chess once again. So that's what we're doing for right now. Thanks so much to Flower Work for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Gotham Knights, yes, you guys. So I did play in the Pro Chess League yesterday. We did quite well. So can't complain about that. So, yep. Why do I ever play with Bond Cloud anymore? That's a very good question. The reason I don't play with Bond Cloud anymore is because unfortunately it's not a very good opening. Otherwise I would play it more frequently, but it doesn't quite work at the top level of chess. So it is what it is, as the saying goes. Now the question is, can I play knight g5 here? And I think actually I can play it, so I'm going to play knight g5 here because I can hit the pawn on f7, and I think I'm winning here. Play it in classical, yeah. I mean, it would be great if I could play the Bond Cloud in classical chess. It just, unfortunately, it's not quite there. Who is this, by the way? Who is this guy? Let's go d5 here. c4, I just take. If takes, I just take. Position looks pretty good for me here. Bond Cloud is unfortunately not a very good opening, but still Giga Chat. Indeed it is, you guys. So once again, we are back, we're live, we're streaming as always. If I take on e6, if c4 I just take, and I made him on d7, I think this should be winning for me here. When did I become a GM? I became a GM in, I believe, 2003, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. They had a racer for the 26 months. Thanks so much, racer. But I believe in 2003. Maybe it was 2005. I think it was 2003 though. You see, force if I take, because after takes, if he takes, he gets mated in 1. If he takes on e6, I just check on b5. This should just be winning. I can obviously take on f7 as well. If I take on f7, it's not quite so clear cut. Queen d7 is a move. Queen f3 also a very logical move here. I am going to go queen f3 to hit the knight, and now I guard the pawn. If takes, I just take with the rook. And everything here should be really good for me. He's looking for some kind of tactic, but I just don't think it exists. I take a third pawn. I'll just play like bishop f4, I guess, to hit the queen. And just like rook e1 here. He can take the pawn on b2, I guess, but he just resigns. So let's keep going. Hikaru awake and bubbly at this hour. It's pretty early, you guys. Pretty early. It's only 7:52. Let's just play the end game as always. I'll just play knight d7 here. Trade some bishops. Play e5. Play f6, I guess. I'm gonna play a5 as always. Let's go knight b6, I guess, to hit the pawn. I don't know if it's the right move, but it seems reasonable enough. I just want to go like knight e7, knight g6, maybe g6 too. Let's see. So if I go g6, there's knight b3, bishop h6. Doesn't look quite right. I don't really want a castle. I don't really want to move the bishop, so I guess I'll go knight e7 and knight c4 maybe, or just knight c8, knight c6, knight c4. Hard to judge what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna go knight c8 here. And the idea is I want to play knight c4. I think I'm gonna go h5 maybe. I don't know if h5 is actually a great move, but it makes some sense. Go g6 here. Goes knight f1. So he's trying to trade off these knights, but I'm gonna drop the knight back to, okay, that's a little bit surprising in my opinion, to go b3. Just go bishop c5, target the knight on e3, plays bishop a3. Now I see his idea. Okay, he just wants to trade and go knight c4, so I guess I'll go here, trade the bishops, play knight d6. Gonna be hard to win this probably, but maybe I can play on the king side at some point. Knight d6, of course. Probably I'm gonna go g5 somewhere. How do I do this exactly is the question. If I play rook d8, knight c4, takes. Let's see. How do I play this for more? Somehow my knight on d6 is misplaced. I guess I'll just go here, knight f7, take with the knight and play like knight c8. I mean, I don't like my position here, but I think it's okay. Knight c4, I go knight c8, and then I play knight e6, knight f4. Yeah, I have to go knight e6 here to go knight c5. Thank you to Josh Jones for the 8 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you to Josh Jones. Thank you. Chat is freezing. No, I think chat is good. Unless I'm missing something, it should be fine. Goes rook f1. Okay, of course I can play b5. I'm gonna play knight c5 to put pressure on the pawns. Let's go knight d6 now. I really like my position because knight c4 he hangs a pawn. Put pressure on this pawn too. How do I do this though? There's no obvious way to play this. I guess I'll go king d8, maybe knight f7. I still can go knight e6 at some point as well. I don't even know if knight f7 is best, but it guards the pawn on e5 at least. And g4 I always have knight e6, knight f4. At least that's my idea. Just watched the 3275 video. We're back at 3225. Yeah, I lost some points last couple days. Yesterday specifically I lost like 40 points at a critical moment. Okay, goes g4. I will take. Can't take with pawn to knight e4. He takes. I go back to e7, and now I should be better. I have rook h8. I also have knight e6, knight f4, which is quite critical too. At some point I'll probably play rook h8. How do I do this though? My knights are kind of misplaced. Let's just go back and hit the pawn on b3. Guess I'll go knight d8, knight e6. Maybe it's a little bit risky to play it like this, but I think it's okay. If I take knight f5, king f8, and then knight e6, knight f4, this should be okay. A little bit dicey, but it should be okay. I mean, rook g1 or rook h1 are the moves, but I get a knight to e6, I get a knight to f4, and I should be better. I've watched so many YouTube videos, it didn't occur to me I could say hello to you. That's a good one, you guys. Okay, but now I get knight e6, knight f4, and I think it's already starting to go downhill. It's the available squares, yeah, along those lines pretty much. I do have b5 here. I think I'm gonna go b5 and open this up here. Knight b6. I can play rook a6 to hit D's knights. And now I think he's in real trouble because I can just take and go knight f4, and I start pushing p on both sides of the board. I just go a4, a3. Check, GG. All right, we got a win. Let's keep going. Up to 32-26. Probably gonna try to win like 4 games if I can. That's the goal at least. Is this a blunder? Knight b5 is a move, but I'm gonna go back. I'll play a4, knight e2, I guess. Knight g3. Pretty standard stuff here. Go here. I plays h5. Interesting. So if I go knight g5 to hit the pawn on f7, I can play h4. I think I should actually play h4 and then f3, bishop e3 probably. This should be pretty good for me. Let's go f3. And then I'm going to go bishop e3 here, probably queen d2, and maybe I'll castle king side. Not really sure yet. I think queen d2 is a pretty solid first step though. And then I play c3. I can take with the pawn. Probably I'm going to play like bishop a2 at some point. We'll see what I do exactly. I can also just go king f2 and rook d1. I think, yeah, I'm going to go king f2 and I play like rook e1, rook d1. Not great, but it's not terrible either. A castles as expected. I think I don't know where the action is going to be, but I'm going to trust that the action is probably yeah, I think I'm gonna play rook e1, probably king g1, probably rook a d1 later on, maybe bishop d1, bishop e2 somewhere depending. He goes knight b6. Okay, I'm not super worried. I'm just gonna play king g1 here. I still have e5. I can also take the pawn. Goes c4. I have bishop d1. He plays bishop c4. So now I bring the bishop back to d1. Probably I play bishop e2 or queen f2 next move. Actually, queen f2 looks pretty good. Put pressure on the diagonal. I'm really liking my position. Okay, he goes bishop a6. So I take on b4. How is he taking? I guess I'll take. Takes with the a pawn. I think I can play b3 here because the a5 now is a big threat. If he takes, I just take back and I'm guarding everything. Goes c4. Okay, now I have d5. I also have a5. I also have bishop e2. I think I'm gonna go a5 first. Kick the knight back. Then bishop e2. Put pressure on the pawn. He can play d5, but after e5 I suspect that I'm better. But if he doesn't play d5 he might lose a pawn, so probably he has to play d5 here. Can I do a king's any attack? Of course I could. PLC, PCL, you mean? There will be pro chess league coverage. We'll be doing that a little bit later on. Now the question is, do I want to play e5 or not? I kind of don't, but I kind of do, so let's just do it. Oh, he has knight h7, which I actually missed, but okay, I'll just drop back. I probably am going to take on c4 at some point. Okay, rook c6. Now I can obviously trade. Yeah, I think I should trade and go here. f6, I take. I think I'm going to take on c4 maybe as well. Or maybe just f4. Actually, I'm just going to go f4, lock up this weakness on e6. And I really do like my position. He can take the pawn on b3, I suppose, but I assume c3 is more in the spirit of the position. He takes. Of course, I take with f pawn, queen e3, obviously. Put pressure on the pawn on e6. Go c3. Now I can trade on a6 and take on h5, which I think is what I'm going to do. Because now there's queen d3 check, winning materials. Should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Do I play shogi? Not really. No, I've tried to play it, but I'm not particularly good at it, so no. Goes rook a8. Okay, now I go knight f4 and h5, knight e6. I'm just turning into a bit of a disaster for my opponent. I can take e6. I can also just play h5. Knight e6 looks pretty good. That's a free pawn. Wait, what? Knight f5. Oh, he's h4 is hanging. I didn't even notice that. Whoops. Let's go here then. Yeah, actually I didn't notice that was hanging. That was a little bit poor by me. And knight c5. Okay. Yeah, might have misplayed this a little bit. Good check. King g8. Yeah, I did misplay this quite severely, actually. I go rook f1. So I can check and play queen f4. I think h5 is still playable. Yeah, I completely misplayed this. But if I take, he queens, I take. I have rook h3 and queen h4 lurking. King g7. Okay, this should be losing. I have check and rook h7. I'm just gonna go here. Check. Go check, and then I take the pawn. And it's just checkmate and one. There we go. Another win. Okay, we got another win. Let's keep going. How much time did it take me to get to GM? It took me a while. Yeah. Let's go here in d5. Again, let's play this end game. I don't know. I thought it was fine. Let's just trade and go e5. Actually, no. Let's go g6. And let's trade the bishops here. I guess I'll play f6. I don't know what h4 does. Plays e5. Okay, I'm gonna go f5 here. If e6, I have knight a6, knight c7, I assume. So I play knight d7, or I have knight f7. I think I'm just gonna go. I can play knight d7 here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here and then maybe knight c5, maybe just castles even. Let's go here. I want a castle. I think I'm gonna play knight e6 maybe. And then king d7, king c7. I don't love the position, but I think it's reasonable as far as I can tell. I also have knight g4 ideas somewhere. Let's just move the king over, keep it simple. Play like rook d8. Probably knight f7 somewhere to hit the pawn. Let's go rook d8. Will I be covering MasterChef? Yeah, we'll do MasterChef later on today for sure. I think I'm gonna play knight g4 here. Actually, I'm gonna go knight g4. It makes sense. Go after the pawn on f2, trade rook d5, b5. I like my position here, so I think it's completely reasonable. This is my first time in stream. Would love if he can respond. Yeah. Okay, let's take. I don't know if I like that. I mean, the knight on e6 very good. Pawn on g4 very solid. Big weakness on the f file. It was rook e3. Interesting. I can obviously trade, but I think rook f8 is just a much better move. And rook f4. I mean, this doesn't look great for white as I look at the position optically. I mean, I have rook f8, and this is why I take the double pawns, because I put massive pressure on the file. Rook d3 I think just loses a pawn. I have knight c5 to hit the rook. I have knight e4 to hit these rooks, and that's GG. Another win. Thank you so much to Dogbird for the prime. Thank you to Grand Dawn for the 3 months as well. Thank you so much to Grand Dawn. All right, there we go. I'm a poker player, so I can chill like Magnus. Okay, hey, whatever works, dude. Whatever works. Knight e3. Of course I take this rook, so I can take this juicer and then play like h5. And yeah, this is just he'll resign here, I think, or not. Let's just go here maybe. He's almost in Zugzwang here actually. And if I just go like king b6, go here and take the pawn. I mean, this is obviously a disaster. Yeah, he resigns. Let's keep going. Okay, let's play knight f3. Let's play c3. Keep it simple here with an Alpine Sicilian. Actually, no, let's play an advanced French. He plays d4. Okay, let's go here. Go here, hit the knight. I'll castle, play rook e1, guard over, protect the pawn on the center of the board. It's all pretty good so far. Who's the best chess player that ever existed in the Milky Way? That would be Magnus Carlsen, a grandmaster from Norway. Pretty good chess player if you ask me. I think it's pretty safe to say that he's the best chess player in the Milky Way galaxy. Goes queen c7. Now I can obviously trade the pawns. I think I should trade. Gonna take back with a pawn. Now I can play d3. I can also play a4. I mean, d3 looks fine, rook e1 looks fine, but d3 looks very solid here. So I'm just going to take on b7 at some point. I also have bishop f4 to open it up. Goes bishop e7. I assume I play rook e1 to overprotect the pawn. And he's going to castle, of course. And then probably I go a4. He plays b5 right away. Interesting. But now I think that's a mistake, so I have knight a3, knight d4 maybe. I could have gone back to d2 as well. Pre-move pawn takes in case he takes. Goes rook b8. Rook b8 is actually a good move. Kind of I missed that idea, so I guess I'll take and go back. Now d4 is weak. I mean, I don't love my position here, but it's playable at least. YouTube video: Martians react to Hikaru's bold statements. Yeah, Martians. The Martians are here to attack us. Now I could go g4 here. Is it a good move or not? Probably not. So let's just go bishop f4 and bishop g3 and rook c1. Just keep it very, very simple here. Simple and free flowing. Yeah, Martians reacting to Hikaru's bold statements. Yes. It's like the Simpsons. Brush your hair. Oh, is my hair pad? Oh, I don't have my hairbrush in the room, so sorry. I don't have it present. I don't like rook h5, by the way, because now he can't ever castle the king. I mean, he can manually move it out with f8 g8, but I don't think that works great on h5. Play MSB2 maybe a little bit later on. Again, today we're going to be covering a lot of stuff. We have Pro Chess League with the Armageddon event in Berlin. We also have the Grand Chess Tour with a big match between Gucci Reza Firouzja and not Cagna, sorry, Fabiano Caruana and Ali Reza Firouzja are playing later, so we will be covering that too. Goes rook b5. Logical idea here, but now I think I just take the pawn. I don't understand what this does. So I have rook c4, rook c1, and the rook on h5 also not really all that useful either. Fettuccine, tortellini, mascarini, whatever you call it. Yeah, let's go rook c1, of course, and then rook c4. Yeah, let's go here. Can Danny become a super GM at this point? No. When he was younger, there was a window of time when it was possible, but not now. Okay, let's go check, of course. And the question is, do I take with the queen or the pawn? Pawn takes is actually, I think, the best move, but it's also kind of a little bit risky too. No, it's not risky. Let's just take with the pawn and go bishop g3 and bishop h4 and queen a4. I have queen a4 here is the whole point. And I'm assuming that I'm checkmating him on the 8th rank here. Maybe I'm not, but it looks very scary to me. What's the definition of super GM? Like 2700 plus generally. I thought I had rook c7 as queen d5, but then I had bishop h4, g5, bishop g5, f6. Yeah, I mean, I assume that's winning, but I think queen a4 is also just, no, queen a4 is not clear cut. So let's play rook to c6 here. He's gonna go like rook f5, I assume, and then I have like queen a4 maybe. I mean, there should be some way to win here. It's also, no, what I want to do doesn't work, so let's just go quietly queen c2. Let's load up the legendary triple stack. There's rook c7, big threat. Okay, now I'm gonna go queen a4, threaten the mate. Okay, but now I just take and I go here and it's GG. There we go. Another win. Okay. Yeah, 2700 plus is super GM, you guys. Why can't you become a super GM later in life? You can if your peak is near that level, but in general you can't. Hansa's super GM. He's not right now, that's for sure. So let's keep going. Okay, sending out another challenge. He's not accepting. Let's find someone else to play against. Demchenko is online. Trying to find a game. MSB2. MSB is not online. They have M Fatal for 25 months. I mean, unless I'm missing something, I don't see him. I mean, I just rematched Jadadi. This guy surely wants to play more games. Yeah. No, he's not. He's actually 2690, you guys. For those of you guys who are wondering. Play c6 and d5. 2690 is not a super GM by ranking terms. Knight c6 play. Let's take and go knight f6. Okay, the guy's back to play more. Let's just go bishop f5 and take with the g pawn. Maybe everyone's playing on redacted. Everyone's playing on lead chess. Yeah, let's go e6 and bishop g6. I guess I'll just drop back. Why not? Seems fine. Trade some queens. Play an endgame. Trade the queens. Thanks so much to Lemster for the 4 months. Thanks so much to Lemster. Appreciate it. I plays bishop f4, so I can obviously trade. On one hand, I do want to trade. On one hand, I don't. But I feel like I've been out playing him in endgame, so I might as well be happy to play more. Go here, take with a pawn. I'm gonna get the classic box formation with the 4 pawns all together here, or what I like to call the football screen formation. He goes a4. I guess I'll play a5. Don't know if it's best, but it makes sense. I take h4. This is like when you're playing football and you have the screen. Like you get all the offensive linemen, and then you have the running back behind it. So it's like I consider this to be the screen formation. It's like the screen formation. That's what this is. Let's go bishop h6. Trade some bishops. It's like when you do the screen out into the flat and you have like all the linemen right in front of the running back. Yeah. And by the way, I'm talking about American football, not to be confused with European, whatever you call it. So let's go knight e7. Maybe rook d8. I probably want to go king c7 at some point here, and rook d8. Actually, no, let's go rook h6. I'm gonna play rook h8 anyway here. Maybe g5, maybe f5. Again, I start to figure out which formation I want. Now, I do not like f4. I gotta be honest. I feel like that's a very bad decision, but I'm not sure why it's a bad decision exactly. I could play knight f5 and build an even bigger jumbo clump, but I think I'm gonna go rook h8 here. Goes rook f1. Now knight f5 is, I mean, objectively not the best move, so I think I'm gonna reroute the pony. I think I'm gonna play rook h5. Maybe I do have g5 here somewhere, like already here. Let's go b6. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna slowly reroute the pony back around. I could play c5 here. I think I should play c5 and take on d4. Okay, I do have g5. I also have rook h8. b4 I can go rook d5. I can also just move the king back to center. I probably should move the king back to e7 here. I'm gonna move the king back to e7. Let's get the king out. Drop the rook back. Oh, I missed bishop d1. Doesn't see it. Let's go here. I could take on e4, but I don't love it. I think I'm just gonna go back. I mean, I could take the bishop, but how do I do this? Actually, I'm moving a little bit too slowly. I'm trying to think about f5 f6 ideas as well. I think I'll just go f5 here. Maybe I have some knight e4 tricks. Okay, it goes there. I'll go here and trade the rooks. Now I have knight f6 and knight g4, knight e4. I mean, I should be better here. It's just a matter of how do I win this. Go here. I have knight h5. I mean, actually, I just got to move quicker. What am I doing? Go here, hit the pawns. I have rook d3 maybe. Go here, hit the pawn. Let's go here and rook h2, of course. Maybe knight d2 is better. Okay, let's go here and here. Okay, that looks a little bit dubious. I think I have rook c8 here. Can always take the pawn. I can always just go here. Go here. Oh, that was a bad move. He's too low on time though, right? Yeah, now I win the game. All right, there we go. We got the win. 6 up, 6 down, 6-0. Could I adopt this GM? I guess I'll try. Why not? Why not? Shave my beard. I will at some point, but not right now. Morning. He plays bishop b7. I'm gonna play a4. Not the main line, but it's a line. Go here. This is starting to look a lot like the game between Ding and Nepo. Very similar type of stuff. Let's take like a5 here. d6, bishop g5. I can castle. Plays d5. Wow. That's maybe a very good move. I actually did not even really consider that. I guess I'll go. Wait, e5, knight d4. Yeah, I guess I'll just go here. Maybe I should have just castled. Who knows? But whatever. Go here. I have queen c4. Yeah, I don't really like this position. This isn't what I want to do. I take. He takes. I go like f3. I mean, there's a very slight weakness here in the position. Guess I'll play queen e3 here. Maybe I have f4 somewhere. Okay, again, this guy wants an end game, and end a gamer. I guess I'll trade. Let's see. And now I think the way that I'm gonna play this, I think I'm gonna go rook e1. Oh, he's got c5, which I actually completely overlooked. Yikes. Actually, I completely overlooked that. I guess I'll go c. Oh no, c3 is just a bad move. What am I doing? No, I'm playing this very, very poorly. And he also has all day here on the clock, which doesn't help matters. I'm still probably okay, but I've played this very poorly. Bishop c6. I'm gonna play rook d1 to trade the rooks. I have to be very careful here how I play this. Okay, now I go bishop d5. We trade. I take. This is not Dominguez, by the way. This is an Armenian GM. This is not Dominguez. c4. Okay, so if I try to run my king up the board, but he missed c4. Yeah, he missed c4. It's a very explosive move, and now I'm very much back in it to win it. I could have played b3 to be really sneaky. Actually, yeah, this is not quite right. I guess I have to go here. No, but I've actually misplayed this. It's c3 too, and then king d6, king c5, and I'm not even sure why I did this. Yeah, this was really insane by me. I mean, I can still draw this game, I guess, but very, very poor play by me. Let's go here. I'm trying to see if there's some way I can trick him, but I don't really see it, so goes to f5. Okay, so I mean, just wait. Yeah, there's just no way to win this. I'm trying to think if there's some way I can move my king somewhere. I'll go here. Not that it changes anything. I mean, because even the end game is still a draw. Trying to think about if there's some way if I can go g3 here. Okay, let's go for it. I mean, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna try. He doesn't even have to take though. That's what I just realized. He doesn't even have to take. He can. Okay, he does take. Okay. Oh, did I just hang this? I did. Yeah, I hung this game. I was trying to win. Yeah, Tialov. Yeah, I was trying to win the game and I threw it. I'll play one more and stop. Yeah, that was stupid. Last one. Go here and take. Yeah, that was so stupid to do it. That was an epic throw. Yeah, I could have made the draw, but I didn't really want to. Very stupid by me. Go here. I didn't realize it was just that lost, honestly. Yeah. Minus 15 for that. Yeah, that was really... I should have just made the draw because then I could just start fresh. But now I'll just start over and just crush him. Like 10 in a row or something. Yeah, it was just very stupid. Because now I have to start all over. I was gonna stop at 6-2. That's the funny thing. I was gonna stop at 6 once I got to 32-30, and then I decided to keep going, which was kind of stupid. Let's go here and take. Is there some trick here that I missed? No. Okay. Yeah, for a second. Oh, whoa, e5. Wait, if I go here, that actually looks very suspicious to me. Yeah. Cactus Marlson's fault? I don't know what you mean by that. No, I mean the problem is that this rating range is just very difficult. If this gives me c3, I'm gonna go knight d5 first. I mean I still have c3, I have a4. I mean c3 looks just strong, and then a4 and trade, just attack. Okay, I should win this game pretty soon. Would I consider participating in chess boxing match? Absolutely not. Why would I do that? I mean, everyone thinks it's all fun and games, and you know, if you do good prep, hopefully nothing happens, but there's no guarantee that you're not gonna like not get clocked randomly. You're not gonna miss, you're not gonna anticipate something in the wrong sequence and just like basically, you know, turn into a vegetable, for lack of a better way of putting it. So there's really no, there's, to me at least, there's like almost no reason to do it at all. Like I just would never do it. Now somehow I've misplayed this. I let him get rook c1. Of course queen c8 was ridiculous. I think rook a3 was actually just winning. Okay, a8, king c2. Yeah, somehow I've misplayed this. Okay, I'll go here. He can take, obviously. I take. I mean, I have queen f1, queen f2, and it's all just winning. Let's go. I mean, it should be all winning, but mind you, I mean, go check and take, I guess, in queen g3. I mean, I could have taken g2 as well. As long as I don't allow some mate trick, I will win the game here. There's rook c7. Of course, I can take. I can also go d5. I can also just take. I think d5 is better though. Maybe not. We'll see. Go here, take the pawn. h6. Of course, I'm finding a magic way to misplay this one too. If I trade, no, actually, yeah, I'm kind of finding a way to misplay this. Unbelievable. I don't believe this. I actually just blunder. What's wrong with me? Go here. This is risky, actually. This is kind of seriously risky. Let's go here. Got 95. I'm gonna go here and king e4. I'm gonna try to run my king in basically here. I think this is winning, but this is very very questionable the way that I've played this. Because b4 I have king c, he goes knight g5. I expect that, but now, okay, really the question here is how do I assume I just take and go here and push p. This has to be correct. Knight h7 runs into rook h8. Yeah, I think I just start pushing p. And it's over. I'm gonna win this game, but again, very poor technique. Because now I have d4, d3, d2, and it's all just winning. Yeah, I just start pushing p. Yeah, there's just no way to stop it. d2. Go here, king e1. Oh, that's a good win. Let's keep going. Still +2 again. Play f4, knight f3 here. Knight e2, knight g3, of course. Just castle. We'll take, play d3. Knight e5, big threat. Plays h5 again. Not a good move in my opinion, but go here, attack the bishop. 3k rating. My rating is decent. It's not where I'd like it to be, but it's decent. I don't know if knight h1 is right either, but it's a move. Just bring the knight back, guard the central pawn base. I'll take. He's already over pushed on the king side with h5, h4, so I shouldn't be too worried here. Go b3. Oh right, yeah, we're gonna be moving over to kick in a second. I forgot what time it was. Okay, so let's see. So here I guess I'll play like bishop d2 and rook c1, and I have e5, and it's all pretty good. I also have knight g4. Go rook c1, put pressure on the pawn on a4 or c5, I should say. I can play a4. Actually, I think I should play a4. Maybe just rook c4. I also have e5 knight e4 again. Like, I'm looking to attack on the king side at some point. Rook b1 looks fair enough. Knight g4 next move. Yeah, so we're gonna be moving over in a second. This is of course the channel, so there's a link that I just put in chat, so we'll be moving over after this game. We'll just keep going. I like my position because this king is not great on there. How do I do this though? Actually, it's not trivial. Knight g4 looks very solid, so I'm gonna play knight g4 and trade the knights, and then I'm gonna go f5 and just crush him. That's the idea, at least. And there's a Hagen Eagle for the 37 months and Draxon for the 24. Okay, it goes king d7. Probably rook c1 makes sense here. Actually, rook e1 was better, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. I'm kind of playing some bad chess at the moment. I could have played rook e1 too. Actually, I think I should play rook e1 here, just to play the end game, I guess. I mean, not the end game is particularly special or anything, but yeah, let's see. It goes queen c6. Okay, I'm gonna move my queen. I can't take anything because then there's a lolly, so let's go queen c2. Standard hold, queen c4 ideas here. Rook e4, bring the king in. I should be slightly better. I just don't know if it's like much better. I'm gonna play rook e2 here, stop the checkmate. Maybe rook e1 later, maybe, but we'll see. Or just queen c4. I'll just move my king in. Maybe I'll move my king to the queen side, maybe. I don't know if it makes sense, but maybe. I think it actually does make sense here. Rook b8. Logical move, by the way. I guess let's go here. No rook b4 because I just take and drop back. Still can slide the king over, I guess, to a2. Let's go here. Goes queen a6 now. Of course, I could trade the queens, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go queen c2, and I'm probably just gonna flag him. Let's go back. At some point soon, I'm obviously gonna start opening up the position as well, like taking. And now maybe this hangs c5 though. I think, yeah, this hangs c5 because now after queen d3 I have rook d2 and I win the game. Yeah, so finally he blunders. So all right, you guys, let's go rook d2, hit the queen, hit the pawn. I will be moving over to kick in a second. I have queen c6 check. He's gonna resign. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna move on over to kick, you guys.